Are you ready to talk about sex?
No, let's talk about relationships.
Or is it time to talk about dating? Taboos.
It's on your mind.
So let's talk about it.
On Nightlife 24/7.
All right. Welcome to the show as always. I'm your boy Mac.
Hi.
And there's my partner Nikki. Popping a top as usual. At least this time
Not alcohol.
It ain't alcohol this time. So yeah.
Day I should be drinking.
Whatever. For those of our listeners who have been listening to our new radio show on Monday, I wanted to say thank you. At the end of the show, we're going to give you, our listeners, the information to tune in to us on the radios every Monday. Tonight's show is Nikki's show again because she was reading a story about some crazy woman following a woman to Seattle, her husband, this and that.
Yes.
So,
no. Okay.
So do you want me to recall what the hell you said?
Yes. Because I did not print it out.
Oh my God. Okay, so there is this woman.
Okay, first I saw it in one of the groups. So this is something I came across. It was an anonymous post, so we don't know who
and
this
it's a
person
black
is.
poly couple.
Yes.
It's a black poly couple. Yeah. And the husband is supposedly has another woman on the side that he's been spending time with, but he technically did not tell his wife. He was going always on the job.
Well, no,
he was
not
traveling
exactly.
for a job.
Okay, so they lived in one city.
She lived in Seattle. They lived in Washington.
Denver.
Denver.
That's what it was. And so they were having problems. First of all, this is a really toxic relationship. Like, at one point, she threatened to kill him. He went and
but
got
get the story first.
Hold on, he went and got the gun, loaded it, and handed it to her. And basically said, "Shoot me."
You jumping all the way ahead to that.
This is what led to them becoming poly. So
Okay.
they get there, and he says, "Well, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. And if so, basically, we need to be poly." And she didn't really go for that at first, but then he sold her on you're going to have help with the kids. You're going to have help around the house.
Yeah.
You know, you'll have somebody when I'm not in town and I'm working, so on and so forth. And so then she's like, okay.
Makes sense. I like that. It'll help out.
So with all the kids, since I'm gone.
Well, because initially she had one kid with him.
One kid, but then we get to
the argument with the gun, then she got another kid by him.
Right. Then there was a set of twins.
Then there was,
So
but
they were at five kids.
They were at 5 kids, but they only got the 5 kids after she done broke up with him 2 more times and got pregnant by him again every time she broke up with him.
Right.
So there's a lot of backstory, but I wish she had printed it out, which ain't gonna happen because the cartridge is out of ink. But
anyway, so fast forward, and he is working in Denver, and she is calling him, and he's not necessarily answering or returning the phone calls and that kind of stuff. This is her husband still. They have kids together.
He's working in Seattle.
No, she was in Seattle.
The girl was.
Yes.
Right. That's what
he
was saying.
In Denver.
Oh, he was in Denver, but he left and go to Seattle.
No,
because she pulled up to the house.
They lived in Denver. I mean, they lived in Seattle.
I got it reversed.
He was taking a job in Denver.
Okay, I reversed it.
So then it got to the point where he wasn't coming home when he had time off. He was supposed to work 2 weeks or work 3 weeks and come home a week or come home for a weekend or whatever. And he was not doing this. So she is an IT tech. He was stupid right from the get go. Right. She hacked his stuff.
Got the information from his cell phone while he was at home in the shower one day.
Right. And she finds the other girl's information, tracks her down to where she lives
through her text. And that's what get me. She got it through her IP addresses to get her text.
Well, IP and locations are in pictures too. Like when you send a picture, you don't turn off your location.
But she got her IP stuff and tracked her home address from that. That's what got me.
Right.
That's a straight up detective.
Well, she's IT.
That's a straight up detective. Woo, she was serious about that.
So she packs up all 5 chilling.
All 5. 5 chilling.
And drives from Seattle all the way to Denver to show up on the doorstep of this woman's house.
The woman's house, not
And
a hotel.
And who answers the door but her husband with no shirt,
Yep.
chilling, straight up chilling. He has been living with this woman. She knew he was sleeping with somebody. That wasn't a surprise. What she didn't know is he had done created a whole nother life in Denver.
Yep.
And so they get into it. She threatens him, tells him he better pack his stuff and come with her. He comes back with her to the hotel. They make up. She stays there for a month with the kids. She goes back to Seattle. Well, but when she gets ready to go back to Seattle, he says,
We ought to give it another try. Give her another chance.
we got to give the girl another try
chance.
because I love her.
I love her.
And she says no, and she says, well, I'm going to divorce you. Homegirl calls her homegirl to Denver. Now this is a really good friend.
That's a thug friend.
Right.
That's not a friend. That's a thug friend. Because a thug
That's
friend.
the one like
Those
swinging
are-
the baseball bat down the street.
No. That's your friend that you call because you don't invite them to a lot of family stuff, but you know that you hang out with them on the low that other family members don't know about, and y'all tight. Y'all go out to the little hood rock club, the hole in the wall shit, but that's your running buddy.
Right.
'Cause when shit get deep, you know your back cover. That's your thug friend.
So she pulls up in Denver,
And they jump
this poor lady. And they
then notified the lady that every
hold on.
time.
They also made her lose her job.
Right. Flatten
flattened all four tires, which was a really rookie move. You only flatten 3. Insurance gonna pay for the 4. But anyway, I digress.
Okay.
And then proceed to tell her that until the girl leaves her husband, that they're gonna continue
To get
randomly show up and whoop her ass.
Anonymously get ass beat. So you at Kroger's loading your shit in the car, turn around and you get clocked. That don't even make no sense.
Over somebody else's husband.
All right. Now you down at the dinner, just got your teeth cleaned.
And
You
now
walk
you got
out.
knocked out.
Now you got the front 2 bitches knocked out. See, that don't make no sense to me. I'm trying to say, what the fuck? Okay, that's got to be the best dick you've ever had. Well, now you can suck it with no teeth.
On top of all of that, now the wife is pregnant with baby number 6.
Yeah.
Back in Seattle, while husband
Every time they
is
fucking break
still,
up, she get pregnant.
Well, some people think the baby will save them. Now, it
It
seems like
didn't
after
work-
6 it wouldn't.
Come on, the first 5 didn't change yet. So what is it? Lucky number 7 she's shooting for?
Well, it was only 5 pregnancies too. It was twins.
Oh no.
She had a set of twins.
She had one set of twins.
Right, so that's only 5 pregnancies. 6 kids, 5 pregnancies.
But the first 5 didn't work. So what make you think this gonna work? The first 4. The first 4 didn't. They didn't. As they say in the medical field, the first 4 didn't take. They didn't take. We got to try this again. No, I'm good. You done did in vitro a couple times and it ain't take. So we done wasted a lot of time, a lot of money.
Relationship.
Yeah, right. I'm just saying she's doing the same thing with pregnancy, so she should know. Damn, it ain't taken.
I don't know.
So my thing is this.
So yeah, this is,
Ooh.
and of course she's upset and she's hurt and all this kind of stuff. But my thing is, well, what did you expect? At this point, he done pulled up. What was that in Harlem Nights when he called his wife and was like, hey, what was it, Rosie? Hey, I ain't never coming home.
Yeah, I ain't never coming home.
He done pulled one of those numbers.
Yeah.
So I'm confused as to what she expected.
Well, I think, and this is just my personal opinion. I don't know their financial situation or anything like that.
Well,
You know,
obviously she's at home.
right? But I think she's looking at the fact that 1, another woman took my man. I'm not cool with that. 2, what the hell we gonna do financially? Because now I'm gonna have to struggle, and I got 5 kids.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
She damn sure gonna get spousal support.
and she gonna probably
get child support for now 6 kids.
6 kids.
But even with the 5,
but that takes time. All that takes time.
child support will go in before their divorce does.
Right, but I mean, you still got to do that. Still 35, 45, 60 days. A lot of shit can happen within then. Power, lights get turned off, water get turned off. I'm just saying, hypothetically, because you can almost guarantee the bank account's in his name. You can almost guarantee that.
She IT. She can't hack that shit.
Yeah. Now you're talking about federal legal
She
charges.
already done beat up the girl and
But
slashed the tires. Obviously, she ain't really worried about jail time.
That's still misdemeanor shit. Fed time. Well, that's misdemeanor shit. But fed time. No,
that's destruction of property. Oh,
No, because they said, well, you know what, girl? You know what? Go and get the fed time. They said that's the best time to get anyway. So get your fed time in. It's because you know you're gonna be all right.
And ask for a nice jail.
That's it, right, for a nice, yeah,
like,
your blue collar worker.
What was it? Lori Hoffman did.
Yeah, and say I don't want to go to this jail.
I want one with art and yoga,
crafts and shit. So
where was she? Seattle. I'm sure they got them there.
Yeah, they got them there. But I'm so perplexed that this woman, they knew the relationship wasn't working. They wasn't working. But then they decided, let's try poly, even though our marriage and our relationship isn't working. So we're going to bring an outside person into this craziness to solve our issues. Now, I've said that multiple times. I've said that even with swinging. If you got serious security issues, instability issues, and problems in your relationship, whether it's swinging, whether it's poly, whether it's BDSM, that does not resolve the shit.
Well, they done tried all the things, though. The relationship ain't working. We're going to add kids. The relationship ain't working. Let's try another person. They got 7 innocent bystanders in this whole bullshit. Not that the other girl is completely innocent, because I'm sure she knew he was married. At least I hope she knew he was married before she showed up on her doorstep.
I think the girl did know, because when she spoke to the girl, remember she said one time she spoke to the girl. Remember?
Oh, yeah, she did.
She spoke to the girl by phone, and the girl told her, I'm not leaving him.
Yeah, because they're in love. Yes.
Right.
Yes,
We're in love. So I'm not leaving him. So the girl knew he was married, which was fine because he told her the truth. That's good. But what he didn't tell her was there was a lot of shit.
Reluctant poly.
Right. Yeah, this was an alternative.
Not
right. There was a lot of shit going on in between what we trying to do.
Right.
What they saying? They say I don't even see who's on the
Tori joined in. Hey, Tori.
Hey, Tori. So now you got 6 kids. Hey, Trina. You got 6 kids involved in a situation, because every time you done broke up with your man, you go back and sleep with him and gotten pregnant. So that's 6 times in your marriage the shit ain't worked.
I feel sorry for the children, because I've been angry. But I'm still
waiting to see that point with her family.
At no point would I pack up my 5 children, drive. How far is it from Seattle to Denver?
Oh, girl, that's a couple thousand miles.
Right, that's not a nice ride. Like ride.
No, that's a ride. That's a day. That's a day, almost a day and a half.
With children.
Right, because I drove from Portland down.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Michelle.
Yeah, so that's a drive. It's a drive. So she did that with 5 kids.
Right. And you know how driving with kids are.
Right.
Like, no.
But this part that got me is she drove there from Seattle to Denver.
Yep.
Pulled up to the house. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I understand if she going and say, "Hey, I want to talk to you, woman to woman," but she knocks on the door
and then forces her way in.
No, she knocks on the door and he opens up the door. Mm-hmm. That was the first sign right there.
But she said she didn't force herself inside.
Right. She did
a conversation. Where were the kids?
That's what I'm trying. You just left them in the car.
Or, you know what? That probably would have been the best alternative. Do you drag your 5 kids parading into this house to listen to this bullshit? Because you know it didn't go down calmly.
I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to figure out, how did that conversation go? Because now you show up to there and he's at the woman's house, the other woman's house. Yep. He's chilling, no shirt on, got shorts on. He's chilling like he at home.
He is at home. That's where he been living.
Well, I know he been living there, but my thing is this: how did that conversation go? What the hell can he say at that moment? Because the conversation, from what she said, was mostly between her and the girl, but the conversation should have been between her and him, her husband. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna say this, because the first thing I said was, they can't be white, they got to be black. And she said, yeah, they're a black couple. I said, because white people don't do this. The white woman would have said, well, honey, when you're ready to come home and we can sit down and talk about this, me and the kids miss you. See, that's what would have brought him home. But see, a black woman, she drove from Denver to Seattle.
And see, part of me is thinking, I wouldn't have told him to get his shit and come on.
And then
I'd have told the kids to go get that shit out the car, and y'all stay here and I'm going back to Seattle.
That's what I see.
You want him? You get 5 kids with it. See, peace out, sister.
That's what I thought she was going to do in the story when she was telling the story. I was like, she going to drop the damn kids off and roll off.
Trina said, no. Yeah, who does this?
Right. So
I thought
everybody
needs therapy. Y'all all need therapy.
I really thought she was going to drop the kids off and leave. But what she did was get in an argument with the other female in the poly relationship. Then, when she finished arguing, had him pack his shit up and made him leave her house. They then went and got a hotel room and stayed in the hotel room for a month. When it's time to leave after 1 month, listen to this now.
Hopefully they had a suite, because 5 kids in a hotel?
See, I get your point, but this is the point. After 1 month, he says, I think we ought to give her another chance with the other female. Now, her senses kicked in. Her logical shit kicked in. It kicked in, hell no, we ain't doing this no more. Well, he then says, well, I'm pushed in the corner. I'm going to tell you, that's how, as a man, that's how he felt. I'm pushed in the corner. Because for a month, I just been fucking with you, and I could be fucking with her too. But now I'm pushed in the corner with you and the 5 kids, and we stand in this room. He says, well, I want a divorce because I love her.
And he said she was crazy, and she is.
She is.
She's
she
crazy
is. She's
and
crazy.
toxic.
Right. But now you got her for the rest of your life. He does. He has her for the rest of his life because of those kids.
The dog is crazy.
Bella, what the hell is you doing?
Our dog is acting crazy. Yes, crazy. 3-way crazy. It is absolutely insane, Thomas. Yeah, it's insane.
I'm confused to the point that, and I know why he left. And I'm going to be honest with you. As a man.
Them 5 kids. Because I'd have left too.
He left for 2 reasons. He was done with her craziness. And he was like, damn, this other woman ain't got kids.
She might have kids, but it won't be 5 of them probably.
No, I don't.
You think she doesn't have any kids?
I don't think she have any kids. Because I think that would have came up in the conversation, or it would have been part of.
He was taking care of her.
Right,
kids.
right,
Yeah,
right,
probably.
right. He was just playing house at another house with another woman. That's the part that gets me. So I'm gonna ask y'all.
Okay, here's my question though: the other woman. After
Yeah,
you realize,
let's look at it from the
that
other
it's
woman's
this
point.
crazy,
Right?
Like, even if you thought she was cool with it, and then now you done found out she wasn't cool with it, and all of this,
and she done showed up at your house with 5 kids.
Really? And she done kicked your ass twice.
Kicked your ass twice.
And made you lose your job.
Right, made you lose your job. Fucked up your car because her thug friends and showed up and help her put it down.
Do you love him that much?
That's what I said to you earlier. Is his dick that good, or you ain't had no dick since COVID that you crazy now?
I don't know, because I couldn't do it. I'd be like, you know what? You and her and all y'all's little...
I'm finna call the sheriff department because all y'all finna get off my property. Everybody, I'm just gonna say y'all broke into my shit and y'all trying to squat.
Right.
I don't even know who y'all is.
And I'm on my way to the dispensary so I can, like, get rid of all this foolishness.
Yeah.
Like, smoke it away or something. Because this is...
See,
like, why do you even want to still be involved?
But this is the part, like I was joking about earlier. The woman has made it clear that you will be getting random surprise ass whoopings for me and my thug friend, who I will call. That's my cousin Shay Shay. Shay Shay always shows up for a fight. Shay Shay always shows up for a fight, and she ready. Now Shay Shay then came down there and popped your ass twice. Now, like I said, you sitting up at Kroger's bagging your shit. Okay.
Again, where were the kids?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
they in the car?
They in the car. The kids in the car holler, "Mama, don't stomp her like that." Aunt Shay Shay, get off her.
I don't know if this is their norm. They might be saying, they might be cheering them on. I don't know.
So you up in Kroger's putting your shit in the car, and as you turn around, somebody clock your ass and start stomping you. Now you got a random ass whipping at the grocery store. How much dick is worth that?
In my opinion, none.
I mean, seriously, how much dick is worth you getting ass whoopings randomly? So they could just be in a bad mood that week. They just whooped your ass on Monday. Okay, they just hypothetically, they just whooped your ass on Monday. They didn't drove from Denver to Seattle to whoop your ass. But now they mad because they drove back and got a flat tire.
So they turn around and go
right. So now they got their tire fixed. So they still pumped up. So they turn back around, drive back to your ass on Thursday morning. Because they had to stop, Thursday morning. Now you trying to go job hunting, and you up at coming out from a job interview and they just pop your ass right there in front of the people who you trying to get a job with. You think you finna get another job? Hell no.
I don't get it.
Okay, man, they crazy. That's crazy. Then
when I read it, it almost sounded like
they were addicted.
A sitcom, like a bad movie, a bad BET movie.
I just want to know what he packing, cause he got that dick to make motherfuckers go crazy. 2 women are literally willing to drive thousands of miles to fight each other for this man. There were no pictures. I'm sorry, there were no pictures. We didn't get to see the pictures because it was anonymous. But
maybe he has like a really good job.
He has to have a good job. Well, he travels for his job, so he has a good job.
Because I'm just thinking, you also get stayed in a hotel for a month.
A month.
With 5 children. And I can't imagine you being in one hotel room with 5 children.
Well, even that. Just think about the food.
Yeah.
The food.
Well, they could have had like a kitchenette type thing.
No, there was she didn't say a motel. She said a hotel. You did. So, I'm going to pose this.
I got a whole lot of questions.
What did you say down there? What did Thomas say?
That's what he said, crazy. They 3-way crazy.
So, Thomas, I'm going to ask you because you're a man. I'm asking Thomas. You with this woman, you already know she crazy. But every time y'all get back together, she ends up pregnant. Okay? And on top of that, you done found this other woman who ain't stressing you, who ain't got no kids. You just chilling. Your woman shows up at your other woman's doorstep. Your primary woman, your wife, shows up at your doorstep. At the woman's doorstep. Are you packing up your shit to go back with your wife, Thomas? I'm serious. Just asking. Just asking. Let me know. On top of that, I want to ask the women. Seriously, the women that are listening to this show right now, are you driving from your home in Denver to Seattle to get a man?
From Seattle to Denver.
From Seattle to Denver.
Yes.
To get your man with 5 kids in the car. So I need to hear that from the women. Is his dick that good or his finances that good? What did Thomas say?
You could have stopped at crazy. Just at the crazy, right? Moss said, love is hell, huh? I don't want to. I love my children, but I don't want to really drive to the grocery store with them sometimes.
Nah, it ain't no lie. She will leave their ass. I'm telling you.
So we gonna put 5 of them in the car
and drive.
They small. You know they probably stair step.
Yeah, they
drive
probably a few thousand miles.
Like the most I've ever driven my kids is to Miami, which is 12 hours. We ain't going no farther than that.
No.
And I wait till night.
You said you drove from what's the name, which was a day and a half.
No, I drove Nathan to his dad in Mississippi and left him, and I continued to Texas.
Oh, okay.
No. Me.
Oh, okay.
I drove.
Okay,
not with the child.
Oh, okay.
I left the child with the other parent.
Oh, okay.
I drove straight there. And see, I'm one of them parents. I wait till night and your ass sleep in your pajamas because I'm going to get a nice peaceful ride overnight. By the time we get to where we going, it's breakfast. Eat your food. Let's get checked into the hotel.
I like Thomas. Thomas said, based on the question I asked him, hell no. Hell no.
Why?
See, that...
So that's a whole nother level of crazy there because you so zoned in on the fact that you finna go confront this woman and your husband. You ignoring all the arguments that's going on in the backseat because you ain't going to tell me you had 5 kids in the backseat and they didn't argue. Yeah. Somebody was touching somebody. Somebody was too close. Somebody was looking at somebody and wouldn't stop looking at me. Somebody stole my soda. Somebody took my candy. Somebody pulled my hair.
Are we there yet?
Right.
We there yet?
Somebody done lost a cup at their sibling.
Somebody, the baby that dropped the bottle behind the seat rolled under the seat.
Right.
Yeah. He got his foot on me. I'm hungry.
Somebody in diapers. Somebody in diapers. So you got to stop and change the diapers.
I got to go to the bathroom.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'm hungry.
So
Mama.
you're so upset that you're driving with all of that going on.
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't never had no dick that good.
I want the other woman. We didn't hear a lot about the other woman. But it does beg me to wonder, does he have a certain type of woman that he likes or is kicking it with? Because neither one of these women, because the average woman, the average good woman, when she sees that a man got a crazy stalker ass woman, she out because she don't want to deal with that bullshit.
Right.
The average woman. Mm-hmm. This woman said, I'm still willing to take that. But my question would have been this. Would you have been willing to still take all this on if she had just drove up, put all that shit on the porch, knocked on the door, and the kids were there, and she gone? That's my question. You now got 5 kids when you had 0 on your doorstep. It wasn't abandonment because she left them. Right, she left them with the other parent. Okay? Now he got to find out how to get these 5 kids back home.
No, they at home. Wherever your home is where their home is.
Tay got snot running down his
nose.
Ain't no
get him back home. In fact, when he got back home with the kids, my shit would have been packed up and gone. Yeah. With a Dear John letter.
Baby number 1 hollering and screaming. And the little carrying thing that buckles from the car.
When he got
baby
in the
number
house.
Baby number 2, hey, he got snot running down his nose talking about, I'm hungry. Daddy, I'm hungry. Baby number 3 talking about, Daddy, where mama going?
Mama gone. Mama gone. Because he probably flew to Denver where she drove.
Right, that's
so
what
now
I'm
he got to get either a car.
That's what I just said.
And get a flight for these kids. So by the time he do that, I done got the shit I need and I'm gone.
And the twins, they just standing there playing with each other. They don't even know what's going on. See, that's the crazy shit. Wow.
There would have been a Dear John letter. My side of the room, closet, dressers, whatever, would have been gone out of it.
I'm like, they yours. Handle it. And if you try to file for divorce, for abandonment, I'm going to hit you for adultery.
Yep.
I got her name. I got her address. I got your text messages. I got your emails.
Because you know she hacked. She got all that. She made copies. Yeah, she got them receipts.
Yeah, she done hacked all this shit because she hacked. She's an IT expert. And when he was in the shower, she hacked his phone from the text messages to get the girl's address. Ain't that some shit? That's some shit.
Yep.
That's why I don't leave my phone around you. No, I'm just saying.
First of all, you don't even have a lock on your phone.
No, because you don't.
And when I do get your phone, your shit is so unorganized, can't nobody find nothing no way. It took me 10 minutes to reserve your damn seat on your flight this morning because I couldn't find the damn app.
Got it. You got the point?
Next time you're going to reserve your own shit. How about that?
You got the point, though. See what I'm saying, Thomas? don't put a lock on your shit. Don't put a lock on your shit. Don't lock y'all phone. I ain't got no reason to lock my damn phone. But I know by the time they get through fucking around in my phone, they be mad as hell. Like, this mother, God damn, I can't find shit. Yeah, you right. Ain't no reason to lock my phone.
Not to mention, what I'm going to find? You delete every damn text message and email ever.
Yeah, but I do that every 72 hours. That's only every 72 hours. Every now and then.
And then you got to ask me, what was that?
Yeah.
It's in your phone. No, I deleted it.
I delete that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Foolishness.
Every 48 to 72 hours, I delete shit. Because first of all, why am I holding on to all them damn old ass text messages and shit? Okay.
Because some of it is pertinent information.
Well, that is true. And then you hire this some random girl and sent me pictures of her titties. Okay, I saw your titties. Delete. It ain't holding nothing for me.
Lord.
I'm just saying. But I don't lock my phone. I'm telling every woman at point blank, I do not lock my phone. Ain't no reason to. What did he say right down the bottom?
I can't.
What was that?
Thomas said his shit would have been put out the house. Yeah, Fern might have put his stuff.
Thomas, Fern would have put your shit out, man.
Yeah, probably.
Fern would have put his shit out. Damn, Fern. Okay. Fern kind of going, she going ethnical ghetto on him, huh?
Yes, that's a good point. Why does it matter if he is poly? LL, don't cheat.
I don't know. I agree.
And that's the question.
But that was the whole point. He was cheating.
He is cheating.
He started off cheating from the get-go.
Right.
It was never, honestly, this was never
so
a poly
to me,
relationship.
it's not poly. Yeah, to me, it's not even
poly. They never established a poly relationship.
It was poly or I divorce you. That's basically non-consensual poly. You can't force someone to be poly because that's what you want.
It was never poly from the get-go.
Right. So either way,
that
like
was
all
never,
together, it was
never
just a fucked up situation.
It was just a situation where I'm gonna be fucking with somebody else. Either you accept it or don't, or I'm out. And she said, well, let's give it a try, but it never worked in her favor because he played it to her.
She never wanted it.
Right, but she never wanted it, but he convinced her saying, well, you will have someone around when I'm not here. You'll have help at the house. So basically what he was saying was, let's get somebody in the city and state that we live in that could be here for both of us. And when I'm not here, you have someone to be there to support you as far as like a sister wife.
See, and I think
the whole thing is he got somebody in a whole nother fucking state.
I don't even think that's what it was. I think it was you get somebody here so you don't pay attention to what I'm doing over here.
Oh, but that's not what he said, though.
I understand that's not what he said, but that's how that shit worked out. You need somebody here so that you ain't worried about what I'm doing over here. And if you say something about it, well, you got this over there. That's what his plan was. I'm pretty sure.
What did you say down there? What is the version?
Yeah, you can't force poly. Yeah, you can't.
You can't.
Like, that's not an ultimatum situation.
What was that?
Listen, if I'm a unicorn, I need to get paid. Obviously, this dude is making good money, though.
He got to be making good money.
Because she's either not working or working from home, but I think she wasn't working. And hell, with 5 kids, how can you work from home?
Well, she was an IT person, but I don't think she was working from home.
Right, she might be moonlighting.
Right, because she never said anything about her work, period. Everything was on him.
And I want to think that in the post, she is a stay-at-home mom of 5.
Right.
Because daycare is expensive.
Yeah.
Shit, that right there.
It's $80 a...
No. That's if they toddlers and potty train. We're talking about...
Oh, brand new babies.
Right.
Right, within the first year.
That's like $500 a week if you don't have assistance. Not to mention, he could afford to stay in a hotel for a month and the food. And obviously, this other chick, he's doing something there. Hopefully, he could just be sitting on his ass. It happens. But I guess he's doing something there. She wouldn't want him back. So, I don't know.
What is it saying here?
Mom said he has to leave his every 5 minutes.
He got it. He's in every 5. Yeah, Moss, I know your situation, man. Keep that shit in this whole situation started off as a burning fire. No, it started off as a fire from the get-go. It wasn't like how you light a match and you just hold it and that's a flame. This shit started off as a full house
4-alarm fire.
Right. It was a fire from the get-go. And what they did was they kept adding more fuel to the shit. She added babies. He added a woman. I mean, they just kept adding fuel. Because what got me was...
On top of distance, and ain't nobody mentioned therapy.
Right, what got me was...
They need therapy.
How she got pregnant from the first time was... She was treating him wrong, and he was done with the shit, and
she got pregnant, so they got married.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So
that was right.
On that note,
it was
just
wrong
because somebody got pregnant was not a good reason to get married. If you knew they were crazy as hell before they got...
But a lot of people do that bullshit.
But
a lot of people do that.
She had been stringing him along, what they said, since
high school. She had been stringing him along since high school, and he finally gave in. But then she got pregnant, so they got married. But they broke up continuously, and every time they broke up, they get back together, have sex, she comes up pregnant. What she was doing was she was planning her ovulation after y'all had your fucking argument. So she knew when you got back together, I'm going to give him this ass, he going to get another child.
But eventually that's not going to work. Eventually,
but baby, it didn't work. It didn't work.
Now there's all these poor children stuck in this crazy ass situation. That is not fair.
I didn't say it was fair.
These babies are going, if they watching their mama randomly whoop people's asses left and right, the parents fighting back and forth, threatening to kill each other.
And that's the part that got me. When she threatened to kill him, he went and got the gun, gave it to her, and put it against...
Made sure it was loaded, cocked it. And gave it to her and said, shoot me.
Go ahead and said, go ahead, kill me. Now, what the hell in there says love? I don't even like her putting shit in the refrigerator that I don't know about. Seriously, because she be like, well, don't drink that or don't eat that. Okay, but you going to go get a gun. You live with a crazy woman, and you going to give her a gun. You know what? She could have did a Jennifer Lopez. I don't remember the name of the movie. She can go through the house and whoop her own ass Well, she remember she had beat the husband up. She faked herself drowning. She learned how to box and all that shit. And then when she came back, she had removed all the knives, removed all the guns, but she was whooping his ass. But then she went and started throwing herself around the house. So when the cops came, she was sitting outside crying.
Self-defense.
Right, she was sitting and crying and shit. She killed him in self-defense. I can't remember the name. Damn good movie. I know what you're talking about, though. That's a good movie. Good movie. She could have popped a cap in your ass right then, threw herself against the wall, knocked over some lamps, flipped over the goddamn table, knocked the TV off. Some people love
craziness. They must.
Yeah. And then say, sir, he's in the house. I was trying to get the kids and leave. He started beating me. I made my way to the gun, and all I remember hearing was, I just remember hearing the gun go off. I don't remember shooting them.
It depends on the kids, because some kids.
Yeah, your kids will tell on your ass. Yeah, your kids have made it clear.
Can't commit a crime my children.
Yeah, your children always tell Mom, you do some shit, I'm telling. So your ass kind of screwed. So I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, if a man is telling you to go ahead and kill him,
and that's not being hard, that's being stupid. It is.
Right. But a man is telling you, and he goes and gets the weapon and tells you to shoot him, he's done.
What was that My Dear movie where she said you threaten to call 911, and if he says no baby, don't do that, then you're going to whip his ass. But if he dial 911 and hands you the phone, you need to run.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one you run from.
So they both equally crazy.
Right, because if you threaten to tell your man or woman that you're going to call 911 for hitting you or hurting you, and he dials or she dials the number and then hands you the phone,
he's crazy.
You need to get the fuck out.
Like, they ain't got nothing to lose as far as they're concerned. And so when he handed her that gun, that means he didn't think he had anything to really lose. Right. He was better off dead. Nah.
That's what I'm telling you. He was done. He had literally said, I don't even give a shit at this point anymore. So he had already contemplated his cheating, because he had already, at some point in that relationship, he had made up his mind, I was done with this. He didn't give a damn what was going on with her. He didn't give a damn what was going on with the kid. He's probably making good enough money to pay the child support they're going to hit him with. But he happy he out.
This is true.
My grandmother used to tell me something, and it made sense. It finally made sense to me once I became a mature adult in my mid-30s. She said, you loan somebody money. She said, don't ever loan your friends and family money. She said, because they ain't going to pay it back. She said, but when you go to ask for that money and they start to disappear on you or not take your calls, she said, just look at it like this. That's how much it costs you to get that person out of your life.
Good point.
That's how much it costs you to get that person out of your life.
So for him, it's worth it to pay whatever.
Right. Right.
But she ain't gonna go about her business.
Oh no, she gonna stalk him.
Like there's no paying the fee to get. He gonna have to have a damn restraining order.
Yeah. So it makes me wonder if
her too.
No, it makes me wonder if she was basically born in Georgia and she just moved to Seattle. No, she could have been a Georgia girl that moved to Seattle.
First of all,
I'm just saying.
Other than me, how many Georgia girls do you know? You know most of the folks from here ain't from here.
No, I've met some. Oh, no, I can count over 10 Georgia girls that I've met.
Actual Georgia girls, here, like born and raised.
Born down at, what's the little hospital, Grady Babies?
I'm not a Grady
Well, I'm just saying, they were every one of them was a Grady baby. Y'all got some problems here, and I think it's in the color of the water y'all got here. No,
what?
No, in the color of the water y'all got.
That varies by county.
No. I ain't never been to a state where you got 3 different colors of water. Y'all got black water, brown water, green water, but it comes out the faucet clean. That shit, and then they be talking about, hey, we had to send down, what was they said that time? We got a chlorine thing, a warning or something.
Oh, when I turn the water and I smell all the chlorine. Smell all
I'm like, man, that shit's crazy. I'm like, come on now. y'all, there's something wrong with the water. And I know it's something to do with the water, because where do you go in most states and you got 10 and 12-year-olds looking like they fucking 18? Seriously. Y'all got some shit in y'all water here. Seriously, y'all think I'm joking with you, and I'm not fucking with you. Georgia got some shit in their water. The shit y'all putting down here, it ain't right, man. It ain't right. I'm just saying, it ain't right. Y'all need to pray.
We need to pray.
Yeah, y'all need to pray. Y'all need to pray. Y'all county officials, government officials, y'all need to pray, man. But that shit y'all doing ain't right, man. I'm just saying. The shit y'all do here, it ain't right. Because you know the reason why I say she had to be a Georgia girl, and because when I first moved here, I never experienced this until I moved here. Mm-hmm. The men and women here will leave the person they with, go get them a whole nother person, live with that person, get married to that person possibly, yet they still stalk their former partner. You ain't gonna be with me, you ain't gonna be with nobody. But you with her or him. I ain't never experienced that until I came to Georgia.
The funny thing is, the guys I've had that basically happen were never from here. They were always from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go on, tell that lie. So, hey guys.
Rarely do I date anybody from Georgia. You really don't find those.
All I'm saying is Anonymous, who posted the story, which is probably Shishi.
Hey, Lady A.
Probably her cousin Shishi, the one who told the story.
It was the friend.
See?
It was the friend.
See? I told you.
And her thing was she didn't know what advice to give her because she knows she's toxic too. I'm just like, well, damn.
See? That's what I told you.
Just throw the whole group away. Yeah, it was... Start over. Like, ain't nobody to talk common sense into nobody.
Yeah. We all, I'm going to say this to y'all because we all got one in our family. We got that thug-ass cousin that we can call on that's always down.
Thank you, Mr. Moss. It is too many transplants here.
Right. All I'm saying is don't let your thug cousin hype your ass up to drive thousands of miles to another state.
No. She already drove there. She called a friend and the friend showed up. I'm trying to figure out whether the friend called a flight. Did you pay for her flight? Did she drive her own car?
I think what happened was she had called the cousin on the way there. Cousin got like, don't worry, I'll meet you there. I'm going to meet you there.
But who does that? If one of my girlfriends called me up and you know me and my girls were tight. If
I know, like
Tori.
You talking about like Tori.
And called me and said, I'm going to go to so-and-so. First of all, I'm going to be like, you sure that's what you want to do? I probably would have said, you know what? Why don't you bring me the babies? And when they got there, I probably would have handed them a glass of wine and see if we can calm your ass down. That's foolishness.
Don't let your thug-ass cousin hype you up. That's all I'm saying. Don't let your thug-ass cousin hype you up. Because going to jail in another state, they got different laws.
Not only that, now all y'all got to figure out bail money.
Yeah. Yeah.
In some places, they just lock everybody up. So the kids, poor kids in defects, custody in a whole nother state.
In a whole nother state. Your family can't even come and get the kids.
Like.
Wow. Because I know Kentucky's like that. Kentucky.
They arrest everybody and figure that shit out later.
Right. They arrest everybody. There's no who threw the first punch or
who got scratched or who got
Kentucky is one of those states where everybody goes.
Yeah. So
the baby's in the car with cuffs on.
I ain't gonna put cuffs on the babies. I can't with you.
You got the babies in the car with little miniature cuffs on. Hollering, I can't breathe.
Stop it.
I know, too soon. Sorry, my mistake. Too soon. But I'm just saying, listen, guys, we're going to have to let y'all go. Because, we're at our time. We could go longer and talk longer, but we know you guys got a life.
That's some grab the Vaseline and let's get that bit. Right?
See, look at that.
That's hood.
That's hood. You done took off your ring. Y'all ain't got the shit on when you got there. All her shit is in the front seat.
She probably didn't even wear it.
She left
it at home. She didn't want to have to put it in police custody.
Yeah. Also, we wanted to thank you guys for tuning in to our radio show on Monday. We will be doing radio shows now every Monday as long as we can, as possibly as we can.
As long as you guys support us, we will be there.
We will be there. We are on BFAM 109.6. But if you want to see us live stream the radio show, please contact us or DM us, and we'll send you a link to join the radio group because we have Facebook groups just for the radio show.
Yes.
Okay. She has What Up Witches, and was her Facebook group, not Facebook page, but her Facebook group. And then for me, mine is Lashimo, is a Facebook group, and that's Shimo. Lashimo, which stands for the dungeon in Swahili. Other shows that are coming out: Love Tips with Velvet Lips.
Yes.
Sex with Red Robin.
Yes.
Tea Time with Lady Steele.
Yep.
Lifestyle Chronicles with Sir Amber. Yep. Burning Down the House with Master Inferno. These are some of the shows. Oh, Brothers on Real Shit will be coming soon.
Yes.
And Spilling the Tea with Real Sisters is coming soon.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, keep up. We're trying to expand and give you more arenas to watch us, hear us, talk to us. Let us help you with your relationships, answer your questions. We are all about doing this for you guys.
Except for if you got some crazy ass shit like that going on.
Yeah, you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Call
guys.
a psychiatrist. We can't.
Yeah,
help
you hit me up with some shit like that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a wild out on you.
We're life coaches.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
Not
yeah, I don't prescribe any damn medication,
Right.
none of that. So you're gonna kind of be on your own.
We'll give you some
We'll give you some referrals.
referrals.
Yeah, we'll give you some referrals. Place you might want to
Our
go
degrees
to.
don't go that high.
Yeah, our degrees don't go that high. My mediation group
Right.
goes that high.
We
I can
mediate.
mediate some shit for you. But other than that, you kind of on your own. But we're gonna say good night. I want to thank you. Please continue to listen to the podcast, which came out this morning. It is BBW Fetishes Part 2. Okay? And all I can say is I love you guys to death for being so supportive and just sticking by us. Somehow, some way, we're always going to make sure we can do something to give back to you. I promise you that. It's coming because we're actually on the radio show. We do free giveaways.
Yes.
So we're giving free gifts away on the radio station. So please hit us up on the Facebook groups and join so you can be a part of that. We love you. We're gonna say goodbye now, and we hope y'all guys definitely have a good evening.
Bye.
So as I always say, guys, at the end of every show, please be safe. Be smart and have fun. Remember, we're put on this earth to help someone, and if we can't help them, please don't do anything that harms them. I'm going to say goodnight. My partner, Nikki, here is going to say goodbye to you.
Bye, everyone.
All right, and we'll talk to you next week. We at Nightlife 24/7 appreciate you, our listener, who has an open mind and heart and are able to listen, learn, and discuss those issues that affect you and your partner. By discussing these issues, we hope to keep the lines of communication open to help inform you, our listener, and our community. It's on your mind, so let's talk about it on Nightlife 24/7.